Welcome back to Greg Plays Games. Today I'm going to be discussing my 5 games from my backlog that I'm planning on playing in 2025. Typically I hit about 20 games. Most of them typically are from my backlog, but I like to pick up new releases as they come out. I like, especially big release, I'll have day one or even the midnight release for. So I normally hit around 20 games each year. I wanted to just kind of talk about some of the games that I've had on my backlog for a while that I've just kind of procrastinated playing or have just kind of gotten so pushed back that I am like, hey, let me make an effort to play these games. So the first game I want to talk about is The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. At the time of recording, it is 2024, and I have been trying to play this game. I tried to play it on Nintendo Switch Online and just kind of fell off after a certain point. I picked up a Nintendo 3DS. I was looking for it to kind of show off. I picked up a Nintendo 3DS as well as a hang on. Anyways, I picked up a Nintendo 3DS as well as a copy of Ocarina of Time 3D. I think I got the Saudi Arabian version, so I don't know. I don't think it matters. But I've tried to play this game for several years and have just not been able to do it. Part of it has to do with me, I guess. I guess it's a me thing. Some of the dungeons are just so hard. I've just like fallen off and not beat them. So that's kind of a me thing. But I don't know. The game is not super straightforward with its solutions always. And it's a little bit of the age of the game, but I also think it's just a little bit of me. So I just need to kind of sit down, play that game, maybe use a guide. I remember I had to use a guide to beat Wind Waker back in the day too, and no shame in that, just trying to beat the game. But I know it's considered one of the greatest games of all time, so I want to make sure to add it to my list of games that I've played. So my next game that I want to talk about is GTA San Andreas. That's my number 2 game on the list. It's a game I played a little bit growing up, just like playing with cheat codes. If you watched my tier list video, you would have seen that I got the platinum trophies for GTA 3 and Vice City. I'm going to try and go for the platinum trophy on San Andreas in 2025. I just was procrastinating it because I had to start the story over again because I had a missable trophy. And I don't know, I may just play the game for the story. I'm not sure yet. I'm so indecisive. I know it's the hardest platinum trophy to get out of all 3 of them, which is why I've hesitated to do it, because it does look like a lot of effort. But it's a game I want to get beat before GTA 6 comes out, so it'll probably be one of the first games I play in 2025. And because of that, good chance I won't do the platinum trophy. Next on the list is Metal Gear Solid 5. It is a game that I scooped up while it was on sale for $20, like the definitive edition version. I owned a copy back in the day, but I just was kind of looking for a new game to play, and it just happened to be on sale, and I know that it is considered one of the best PlayStation 4 games, so I wanted to give it a second shot, and then I started playing it a little bit. I was having fun, but then started playing Dragon Quest III, so I'm going to kind of just focus on beating Dragon Quest III and getting that platinum trophy to end out 2024, and then play Metal Gear Solid 5 after. So that will actually probably be my first 2025 game. My number 4 backlog game is Dark Souls Remastered. If you've been following the channel, you would have seen us stream this game a couple years ago. I kind of just stopped, and definitely want to pick back up streaming, but also want to see through the goal of beating this game entirely on stream. So the reason I kind of stopped playing this game was just because I had stopped streaming and wanted to kind of stick with exclusively playing this game on stream. So hopefully in 2025, you'll see me back on the stream and streaming Dark Souls. So hopefully I can beat it and move on to some other shit so that I can actually stream again. And it is fun. It's just very challenging, and that's not necessarily what I'm trying to do after a long day of work. But number 5 on the list is Persona 5 Reloaded. It is another game I've tried to play in the past and just have never seen it through to its end. It is a very long game, so I kind of feel like the same thing will happen this time around, but I bought the PlayStation 5 version kind of around the same time I bought Metal Gear Solid 5 because I was just trying to find something new to sink my teeth into. And this is kind of one of the games I snagged. I started playing it a little bit. It is really fun. I really do like the exploration and storytelling of this game. Turn-based combat is still something I'm trying to find a way to enjoy. I've just not really played a game outside of Pokemon that I enjoy it, and maybe it's just as simple as that. Maybe I'm just like an entry-level turn-based combat guy. But, you know, that, hey, to each their own. But those are my 5 backlog games that I will be playing in 2025. I kind of left the list at 5 just because new games get released. I kind of feel like we're going to see a new Nintendo console. So I kind of feel like my backlog will honestly grow. Just if a Nintendo Switch 2 comes out, I'll probably add some old Nintendo games to revisit to the list. As well as new releases. You know, there's always a ton of new releases, and I'm normally more excited for that stuff, but I do have a ton of games on my backlog, especially since I snagged a Nintendo 3DS, and there's just like an infinite amount of old video games to have fun and enjoy, especially on PlayStation 4 and like, you know, Xbox 360 era. There's just so much stuff in that, like, you know, that little chunk of time frame. So anyways, let me know what game you will be enjoying from your backlog this year. I'd love to know. I'm most looking forward to, honestly, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I've had a ton of fun playing those games, and I'm really looking forward to just enjoying that game. So let me know what you're looking forward to. Peace.